I wanna see the light.
Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stephany Rene here, and today we're in yet another different setup, and that is because we're on like a little long weekend getaway kind of a thing. So we're in a hotel right now, and I asked you guys on Twitter if you guys wanted to see a like vacation get ready with me and me kind of share with you guys what I bring in my makeup bag when we go somewhere, and you guys wanted to see it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing I do, of course, is moisturize my face and my lips, and I will just show you guys what I use. Chapstick, I love the Burt's Bees. This one is just a strawberry kind. My face products that I use is Olay because they were on sale. If you guys have seen my Ulta haul, I'll link it up here. I bought these back then and I've been using them probably for like a month. This is the Olay Eyes Ultimate, and then the Olay Total Effects Whip with SPF. I've already put that all over my face, and I'm just kind of let it soak into my skin, you know, before I put anything on. Yeah, like I was saying, we are on a little vacation right now, which might be why I also look a little crazy. It's because we just got back from breakfast. The weekday breakfast ends really early. You guys probably know that. If you've ever been somewhere not on a weekend, it's like it ends at 9:30. Which is kind of early for us, especially on vacation. So we like barely made it. We woke up at 9:15, I want to say. We're like ran down the stairs really fast. But we made it. So we just got back from breakfast. Still trying to digest, but it's a beautiful view here. Let me show you guys. I forgot to tell you guys where we are. We're in Wilmington, North Carolina. I don't know if you guys have ever been here before, but if you haven't, I would definitely check it out. My moisturizer has gotten a little bit tacky, and I also want to apologize if the lighting's a little off. I'm sitting in front of our window right here, and I actually just have my phone propped up on the windowsill. But the primer I'm going to go in with, since I'm on vacation, I want to look a little glowy, a little dewy. So I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild Dewy Luminance Base Detint. Alright, now that that is on my face, I'm going to wait just a minute or two until it gets kind of tacky. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite natural looking slash dewy glowy foundation. And that is also Wet n Wild. This is not a Wet n Wild themed video. I really like their primer and the Photo Focus foundation. It's really good. Now, it's super affordable. Like, I want to say this was like $4 and maybe this is $6. Correct me down below if I'm wrong. I really like their Photo Focus line because it looks so natural, but at the same time you get that coverage, so it covers up the redness and any discoloration and all that good stuff. But yeah, I am in this shade Light Neutral because I'm ghostly. You guys can really tell today in this lighting. Alrighty, so as you guys can see, that is such a pretty foundation. It's really natural looking, but it like still gives you that coverage without looking super cakey or like you've got a lot of makeup on, which I really like, especially on vacation. My concealer that I love to go in with is the e.l.f. one, and this has actually been the one that I've been grabbing ever since I did that e.l.f. versus Tarte dupe test thing. I think it may have beat Tarte for me. Like, I really like it. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this and put a little bit underneath my eyes. Alright, so now that we are all blended out, I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me powder. This has been a go-to of mine for a year, so of course I always bring it with me whenever I'm traveling. What I like to do, this new technique that I've been trying out lately, is I really like taking my damp beauty blender and dipping it in the powder. I put it in the lid, get a little bit on there, and then just directly press it into the skin, but blend it out as well. And you're gonna do like short little pouncing motions. I really love doing this because it sets it and it makes it stay all day, and I feel like it really gives you that airbrushed look without having to like put in a lot of effort. which I'm all about. And then after I finish doing that underneath my eyes, I take my big fluffy powder brush and I might just do like a few swipes underneath to make sure I get any excess powder off. And then I'll also dip it in here and set my face just so nothing moves around, because it is actually a little bit windy here, which we were not expecting. So I'm hoping that I packed enough warm clothes, but I really don't think I did. I think I just was like feeling spring a little too much whenever I packed, because I don't think I packed a single long sleeve shirt. Oops. So now that my face is all set and good to go, this honestly, for real you guys, has been my go-to palette since I got it, and especially for traveling, and that is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection by Casey Holmes. This thing is so cool. Like, yes, it's big, but I just set it in my suitcase on top of all of my clothes, and it's literally got everything you need in here. It's got your bronzer, your blush, your highlighter, and all the eyeshadows. So this is just what I bring, and I don't have to bring any other palettes. So what I'm gonna do is, I've got my little brush right here, and I'm sorry if I'm like not looking at you guys, making direct eye contact sometimes. My dumb self forgot to bring a mirror, and none of my makeup products that I brought with me have a mirror. I really wish this palette did, because then I could use it, but I don't have one, so I'm like having to use my phone as my mirror while I'm doing this. So if I'm looking like over here somewhere, it's because I'm looking at myself when I'm applying it, and then like I'm really trying hard to look at you guys too. Live and learn. Note to self, note to future self, bring a mirror when you travel. But I'm gonna take this bronzer and I'm just gonna bronze up my face really quick, and then also take that blush and apply it, and I'm gonna use that highlighter as well. Alrighty, now that we are all face done, I am gonna go in and clean up a little bit with my Fit Me powder. Oh, excuse me, got a hair on my nose. And I'm just gonna take the flat side right here, dip it into the powder, and carve out underneath my cheeks, and just kind of clean that up a little bit. So I'm gonna let that sit, and then I'm gonna move on to my eyes and my brows. And of course for the eyes, I'm gonna go back in with this palette, and I think I'm gonna keep it pretty simple today. I just don't really feel like it, you know? Sometimes you just don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna take my big fluffy blending brush, which you guys have seen before, and I don't think I've ever told you guys, this is actually an e.l.f. blending brush. I've had it so long it's worn off the label. I'm gonna go into the shade Unfiltered. I'm very light-handed because I have learned that these colors in this palette are super pigmented. Lightly tap it on there, and then I'm just gonna lightly, see how pigmented that is? It's crazy. I'm just gonna take it into my crease in little short windshield wiper motions. Really try to like blend this out onto my eye, just to give it a little bit of depth. That's really all I'm going for today. I just don't want to have like a completely bare eye, because I am going to go in with mascara, but I also at the same time don't want to have a whole lot on there, just because it's really windy outside, and when it's windy for me, my eyes water a lot, so I don't really want to put too much on there, just in case I'm like crying once we get outside walking around on the boardwalk. I'm going to do this on both eyes. Okay, so now that I have that in my crease, and I really like how this looks, I'm going to go
Hello
in.
everybody, it's the guest appearance from Jordan.
You look like a crazy evil person at this angle. You look like a cartoon character. I'm almost done.
Baby.
Oh, you just rubbed your finger in my powder. Tell them why we're on vacation.
We're on vacation because Michael Jordan is my best friend, and he gave us this awesome hotel. No, we're on vacation because for my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday was February 24th. We didn't get to do anything because I couldn't. I had to work. We finally got the chance to take some time off of work and actually spend time together. So
Yeah,
it's been really nice.
So this weekend we've got Thursday through Sunday together, and today's Friday. BTW, you guys. Oh, I love you. Okay, so now that my husband has left the room, I'm gonna go in on this little short denser brush, and this is also a BH Cosmetics brush. I'm gonna go back in, and I'm gonna go in with a mix of the bronzer first, and then I'm gonna touch it up with a darker color underneath my eyes. I've been kind of liking that lately, which is a little different for me. I usually try to avoid anything underneath my eyes because I just feel like it makes my eyes look smaller, but I think I'm wrong. I feel like it might make my eyes look bigger. Y'all let me know. Alright, so that's that, you guys. That was super easy. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my brows, which you guys have already seen before, and then I'm going to go in with mascara, and it's the same mascara duo I always do. Alright, so my mascara is done. I just need to brush off this powder beard I got going on here. I did forget to mention that I do like to use a setting spray when we are on vacation, especially if I want to look a little glowier and a little dewier and all that fun stuff. And plus I want to make it last a long time because the wind is really kicking out the side right now. Like, it's seriously kicking. My go-to setting spray lately has been the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. It has a really nice finish to it. It makes you look kind of dewy / natural. It's definitely not a matte setting spray, so if you are more of a matte girl and you're not wanting to look dewy, I would not recommend this. And I'm also very quickly going to apply the Too Faced Melted Latex. It's a really pretty color and a really unique formula. It's not super drying, but it's also not like super long wearing either. Just a heads up, it's more like a very thick lip gloss consistency, and this is in the shade Hopeless Romantic. It's nice neutral. I hope you guys really liked this. You guys got to see what I bring with me whenever I travel, and these are seriously on my go-to products. Please don't forget to subscribe and click that little notification bell so you'll be notified for every Tuesday and Friday video. Peace out.